today we are making Miyan Gyada. Miyan Gyada is just groundnut soup.
Foodies inside.
So I'll start by cooking the chicken. I told you I'm using chicken today. Season with salt, seasoning cube. I'll turn on my cooker, stir on that. Cover it to cook, allow it bring out its water before I add some water for it to cook through. I'm going to soak the rice because I'll be blending this before turning it like the way we turn semo. So I'll add the rice into a bowl and let it soak for a few minutes till I'm ready to use it. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour, but at least I would have prepped every other thing. So I'm going to be roasting the groundnut now. Now, you can actually cook this without roasting. Roasting it just enhances the aroma. One other thing you must consider is that groundnut soup itself is one soup that, if I want to use the word rice, that's just translating it from our local parlance, like it keeps increasing. So we say the soup they rise. So always be cognizant of how much you are cooking because it thickens, and the more you add water, the more it keeps thickening. As soon as you can perceive that groundnut aroma, it is ready. If you want to still keep going, it's fine, just don't burn it. So, but for me, I can perceive that groundnut aroma now and it's popping, so it's just fine. I'm going to blend now. But before blending, I'll just pour it out to cook. So I'm going to add some tomatoes. Now, this is where all the difference happens between groundnut soup from, for example, Edo State and groundnut soup from the north. In Edo State, we would rather blend our groundnut soup with just pepper and pepper soup spices. Yeah, we'll add pepper soup spices. We will not use tomatoes or tatashe. Neither will we use ginger. So, but in the north, they're going to do tomatoes, pepper, onions as if they are making stew before they add everything together. So I just added a thumb and small of ginger. I'm going to be adding 1 bulb of onions. And that's it. Now, I'm also going to be adding the crayfish to this blend. Just blend the crayfish together. I'm going to add some palm oil. This palm oil is slipping. So about 2 cooking spoons. It's fine. Salt into the oil, the onions, the tomatoes, pepper, onions, crayfish, and ginger. I'm going to cover that. I didn't rinse my blender because I want to use the blender to blend the groundnut as well. And I'm blending the groundnut wet. And because of that, I just feel like, why not? I can rinse my groundnuts because I know who picked this groundnut the first time. I know I've roasted it, but since I'm blending it wet, why not? So I'm going to be adding the pressed and caked dadawa. It's the same thing as your locust beans. When you look at it, you can even see the locust beans shape in it. It's the same thing as your fermented locust beans, which is iru. Okay, so but this one is pressed and caked. This way, it helps preserve it for longer. Okay, so that's why they make it this way. So I'm going to throw it in here and blend it alongside with the groundnut. Another thing I'll be blending with the groundnut is the remaining half of the onions. I'll be adding water to it so that it can blend. And this chicken is already cooked. Add my dried fish, add the groundnut. Because this is raw groundnut, it's going to start cooking on time. This should cook for about 10 minutes to cook very well. I'll add some water. So while it's cooking, this is ready. I'm going to be adding it to this pot. I like to keep leftovers, so I'll keep this. We'll use it to eat yam later. Okay, so this is good. Stir on that. I'll cover it to cook while I rinse out the spinach, the efotete. Okay, so I'm done with this. I'll rinse it out later. Let me blend the rice first. So I'm rinsing out my soaked rice. Don't be bothered about the color. This is Ofada color. Actually does have some brownish thing going on with it because the rice is kind of brown. So this rice soaked for about 30 minutes. I'm going to put it in my blender. I'll add some water. All right, so this is good. I'm going to pour it in the pan now, stir it and make our tuwo. Today is Ofada tuwo. Okay guys, so I am still bringing my rice tuwo together. Now, unlike normal rice or the normal tuwo rice, it's quite starchy and it comes together quickly. But you know Ofada rice, because it's still got some of that rice bran around it. It's just like, let's compare it with wheat and semo. You know they are from the same plant, but because the wheat is not like refined, that's the kind of thing I'm having with this Ofada. Now it's good, it comes together, but it's not as starchy as the normal rice that you will use for your tuwo. This is good, this is enough. Now I'll add the vegetables to the soup. This is just good. The Tuwon Shinkafa Ofada. Okay, so I'll be adding this to the pot now. Right, I'm going to give it a taste test. This is good, I don't need to add any other thing. The salt, the seasoning is right, pepper is right, and our Miyan Gyada done. Let's send it to the fan of the show today, courtesy Coca-Cola recipe for wonder. This is a recipe for wonder. Okay guys, so this is ready and we are sending it to the dispatch now. Whoops! See guys, this very healthy food. So for those of you who may not want to eat very starchy rice, you can use your Ofada rice. Hey God, soup is 100. It's really nice, really, really nice. And the aroma from the Ofada rice is really nice. It goes very well with the groundnut soup or the Miyan Gyada. This is nice. I know some people use spoon to eat their tuwo, but I like mine with my hands.
Yeah.
Okay, package from Foodies and Spices.
Okay. Okay, from Coca-Cola, Foodies and Spices. Okay. Alright. I think this is two Coca-Cola. Let me check the Coca-Cola height. Okay. Thank you so much for the gift. Please let me to hold it. Let me have some. Thank you, Coca-Cola. Thank you so much.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.